To do a general read to see where your energy is, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. There we go. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6 meaning have my back because I have yours. We are going to pull from, I got the name, the Spirit Shield Tarot, the Spirit Shield Oracle by Cancer Baby Tarot, and also this deck. Don't know the name of that. I can't be perfect, right? The Destined Love Oracle, the love situation, the what is this? Soulmate, Twin Flame, and Karmic Partner by Maruk X. These three are by Maruk X. How to Win at Love, and then the Ask Yourself Tarot. We're gonna pull here. This is timing. This is yes or no, and asking your spirit guides. Yeah, get more information. So you need more information about something that's going on. Getting more information about the compromises that you have made. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, okay. My card fell down. Hold on. Yeah, there's something better. Now, this came out in the reverse. I just pulled it up. You know, I normally don't do my cards like that. If I would have did it this way, there's something better. There's something better. It came out in the reverse on the ground, but communicate clearly. This came out in my last read. So let's see. I'll take this in the reverse and then we'll talk about the compromise and the information that you need. So maybe this reading. Yes, pretty, huh? Um,
The string supposed to go inside.
okay, I'm recording, so give me a second. Yeah, so therefore, we're gonna go ahead. She has something. You're gonna have to have Uncle fix it, okay? Because it's broken. Yeah, you did it too rough. Yeah, so we're gonna go. No, he's not gonna take it away from you. He'll fix it for you. He'll be home soon. Yeah, so that's my pretty, you guys. You haven't heard her in a while. She's a big girl now. So anyway, getting more information. So the Spirit Shell Oracle, and also what information and what compromise you've made. But it's all about communicating clearly and going from there. So let's see. Yeah, here we go. We have boundaries. Yeah, they're getting more information about boundaries and why you need to set them. Compromise. It says witchcraft here. You know, I do not believe. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it. Yeah, there's something better. People are trying to find um a life on social media. And when I say a life on social media, it says being silly, never home, meeting new people, adventurous, spontaneous, and outgoing. This person thought it was something better out there and communicating clearly. It says it will happen within a week. So maybe somebody is coming to communicate clearly with you about what they thought. And witchcraft, it says losing relationships, loss of money and energy, infertility, nightmares, bad luck, and illness. This is somebody speaking ill against you. That's how I take this. I don't really use it as witchcraft, but the power of your word. That's the reason why I have you guys listen to the four agreements and also the game of life and how to play it, and also learning your chakras. The power of your word. It's like words are like curses. You can say them, you know, and basically curse a person, or just when I say to you guys, don't pray for me, it's because the energies that other people have along with the prayer you can put that energy towards me, and I really don't want it. I'm trying to set my own boundaries and do things on my own. So getting more information about saying no, learning to walk away, standing your ground, and self-respect also when it comes to setting boundaries is where you are right now. I'm going to pull from the Destined Love Oracle to see what comes out. But yeah, you need to set boundaries, and somebody is going to be communicating clearly about what they thought was greener. What is it? The grass isn't always greener. You know how they say that? Yeah, lessons. So setting boundaries, learning the lessons of why you need to set boundaries is where and how I see that. You know, you have to understand that, you know, boundaries are needed, and you know they're needed, especially when it comes to people that are in your life partners, people who are going to stay or who want to stay, or who you want to stay in your life, but you have to know the difference between those. And yeah, bottom of the deck, waiting. So you could be waiting for this communication. Yeah, this could be a gift to you, but you know, it was triggering because you settled. You found yourself settling for wanting to, get more information from this person, but by not setting boundaries, it basically made you feel some type of way. It made you realize that you need more information in order to move forward with this person, place, thing, or situation. So again, compromising and settling, and the triggering is where you have to understand that you needed more information about what it was and how they felt when it came to you, and why they never, why you had to settle, or why they triggered you so much, or why you triggered them. Basically, this is the love situation deck, by Marek X. Yeah, you just, sometimes people grow apart. Yeah, children could have been involved in my rock. You wanted this person to be your rock, but again, it says knowing the path, aligning with your purpose, accepting your story, and on the right track. So you were unsure about if this was your path that you needed to go down. And so you had to set the boundaries. The other cards that come out is memories and secretly stalking and children. This person is going to come back around because they really realize that you are the person that they wanted to be with, and everything out there it isn't always greener on, the grass isn't always greener. And so, what they thought was on social media, they probably ended up having a child or being childish. And that's why you had to do what you had to do in this situation. And so, no more settling for you. Cards come out manifesting. Yeah, you weren't able to manifest. This is why it came out unsure. You weren't able to manifest when it came to this situation because, you wanted this to be your rock. You were on, waiting for this person. And also, yeah, you had to reach a turning point. And the unexplainable, it says you feel something inside, but it's difficult to describe how they make you feel. A profound and lingering emotions which no words can explain. And this is why you had to understand the manifesting and being unsure. It says practice the law of attraction and become aware of your thoughts because you're interacting with a conscious universe. And so that is where the boundaries had to come in at, because you weren't receiving the affection and the gifts that you should have been receiving until, you realized that you were waiting for somebody to be something that they weren't ready to be. And so now they're going to come back around and want to communicate clearly with you because they've reached this turning point. It says you're realizing there's no easy way out of this karmic love, but you're beginning to take your power back and make those long overdue changes. And so that's where you had to get out of that unsure energy of manifesting something and waiting on your rock, and you had to become your rock. How to win at love comes. This is how to win, win at love is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But how to win at love, keeping it private. Yeah, you had to keep everything private moving forward, and maybe social media, because it did come out. The social media, yeah, learning to communicate better. Social media is something that they were trying to stalk you on, but you were keeping it private. You weren't posting everything on social media. And here it is. They thought that it was cool dealing with the person that posted everything on social media, but basically you felt like it was childish. It says learn to communicate better. It says if you take something and understand it wrongly, it's a misunderstanding, whether it's about the words, actions, and behavior. Learn to communicate better. So yeah, learn to communicate better. And then underneath that it says be willing to lose them to get them. Selena Gomez has a song called that, but again, keep it private. So you had to be willing to lose them in order to get them back. So again, you walking away, you setting boundaries, and you having the lessons of why you felt like this person was your rock, and you knew it was something better. When it comes to the unexplainable or the turning point, you were not willing to compromise your peace and sanity until they started to communicate and really say what it was that they want and what path they're on. And again, they thought the grass was greener on the other side. It says if you have issues in your relationship, learn to talk to your partner instead of airing your dirty laundry and risking damaging the future of the relationship. So maybe, that's why you had to learn to communicate clearly, but also, where is it at? Do what am I looking for? Uh, I could have swore, oh yeah, yeah, communicate better, and the social media part. You had to learn to keep things private, not air them out. And the last reading, when it said to communicate clearly, I think that's what it was. Is talking about Cardi B and her just getting fed up because she was tired of dealing with, the bull. And she went on social media and aired out because she's just tired of it. You know what I mean? And it's like publicly humiliating her in order. Yeah, she felt trapped. And jealous is what's here and deranged. Weird, strange, and twisted individual. So this person started to get jealous of what they uh, what they felt like you were doing because they didn't know once the one you're with, or you could have. Oh yeah. So this in the situation of what I was talking about, Cardi B. There's other people out there that wants the same person, but if they fall weak for the social media and things like that, then it only gives you an outlook of feeling trapped. But they're gonna feel like again, if you have children with this person or they're childish or they have children with another person, it makes you feel trapped because you've already spent so much time and you needed to communicate and understand. You wanted to understand why, you've been waiting on the situation. It's unexplainable, but this person has a hold on you. But this is why you feel so trapped. It says feeling like there is no way to improve a situation, could be feeling stuck in circumstances or a relationship. And so that's why you were keeping your stuff private. But let's ask yourself, pulling from the ask yourself tarot deck to see what comes out. I just feel like, you've reached this breaking point of learning the lessons. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles, this person wasn't willing to do the work. And so you had to. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and now they want to come back and communicate with you within a week. You should be hearing from them. Unsure energy. The unsure energy is the Five of Pentacles. Yep, struggle. The Five of Swords. Excuse me, ego, and the Star energy, optimistic energy. The Ten of Swords, feeling backstabbed, and the Four of Cups, reaching a plateau. And the Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So you had to go after the things that you want and be able to manifest things differently by setting boundaries. The questions on the cards in the reverse is the Knight of Pentacles, again doing the work. This person didn't do the work or didn't want to do the work until you walked away. It says, what situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? This came in the reverse because they're moving slow, but they didn't want to do the work. The Ten of Swords, which situation in your life needs to come to an end? You were unsure of that, and that's the reason why you had to kind of go after what it was that you wanted. The Four of Cups, which offer or opportunity is being presented to you that you may not be recognizing. And so, again, there was no opportunity. That's where you were unsure at in this situation. You're waiting for this person to be something that they weren't ready to be. In the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. So 5 years of dealing with the situation. You're at your ninth year right now, or close to your ninth year, when it says what situation in your life is calling you to have independence and self-realization. And that's where it is. You had to communicate a little clearly and also understand the difference between this being your rock and you waiting for something. The lessons were to set the boundaries of the things that were triggering you because, again, they felt like the grass was greener on the other side and you just felt like they were weird, strange, and a twisted individual. That's what drew you to them. It says, which situation in your life no longer holds value? And that is this situation. It no longer holds value because, again, their ego was involved. Five of Swords energy, unsure. Which situation in your life is creating some type of power struggle? You were feeling trapped and there was no optimistic energy when it comes to the Star energy. You weren't optimistic about anything moving forward. And so therefore, you had a lack of a hope or a lack of faith in this situation, and it caused you to feel discouraged or it caused you to feel trapped again. So you had to keep your movements private and not air your laundry out on social media like everybody else does. So it says, what needs to heal in order for you to realize your deepest dreams? And even though you didn't want that to happen, you had to go after what it was, learn the lesson, set the boundaries, and move forward and go from there. And while they are trying to figure out what you're doing on social media, because that's what everybody else does, is they air their business out on social media, you pull back your energy and you did not do that. And so I'm going to pull from the karmic male deck, somebody with heavy masculine energy, or it could be a male that you're dealing with. But yeah, I'm going to pull from here. This is by your inner chakras. Going to pull from here to see what comes out. You already felt like this person was deranged and twisted, but that's what drew you to them. Unsure energy. I like women to buy me things. Yeah, and so it was up with a greener. What was greener? The grass is greener on the other side. They wanted somebody to wine and dine them instead of them whining and dining somebody or you. You know, they liked that attention that they were getting, and so therefore, while they want people to buy them things, yeah, they had no spiritual guidance, and they were a bold-faced lie and deranged. Also, let me pull from the shadow deck, and then I'm gonna pull from the spiritual AF deck because you need to figure out where you were and with this situation, when it comes to this person, realizing that that does not mean that if they come back around that you have to go back. It just means that you listen to what they're saying and go from there. You have to be able to understand where your blessings come in at. And 9 times out of 10, I bet you your blessings were coming in while they were away, projecting, and bottom of the deck is draining. Yeah, they drained your energy. And so it says you cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. It's time to protect your energy. That's where the boundaries come out at. Is that you have to protect your energy, and it says exhausted by the unloading, exhausted exhaust others by unloading their issues. Energy vampires, taxing, and freeloaders. Again, they like for women to buy you things. The reason why it's here is because they tried to pull that on you, but realized that on the social media, the people would do that just to get around them, and it was just draining for you. So that's where the unsure energy is. You weren't going to do that, even though they kept coming back and forth, projecting. It says determine when you're projecting or who's projecting onto you to avoid getting sucked into a cycle of negativity. And so that is what you had to realize is that you never communicated clearly with what it was that you wanted out of this situation. And so again, having self-realization and independence made you, and setting the boundaries made you realize what was really triggering you, the information that you needed and the lessons that you had to learn, and realize that you have to do things on your own. And being optimistic about what somebody else is doing, you can't do that because of the fact that it just drains you. So it says projecting traits or emotions onto others, mirroring self defense or self justification. So that is the energy that you were around, and you had to change those energies because and start to attract things on your own. Let me pull from this Heart's Hidden Secrets to see what comes out. Yeah, you just have to, when it comes to you dealing with toxicity or dealing with somebody, and you're waiting on somebody, and you're waiting for somebody who you feel like can be your rock or has the potential to be your rock, and then you start to look at things for what they are. Yeah, family, fertility, and parenthood, pregnancy. So there could have been a kid involved, and it could have been with somebody else. Yeah, the exhaustion is there, depletion, drained, and a long journey that you have dealt with. 5 years is here, Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it was shocking. It was turmoil, it was trouble, and it was unexpected when it came to maybe there was a baby involved, but you felt like there was chemistry there with this person and worth the wait. But then you had to realize that the unexplainable is that they were draining your energy, and you felt trapped. You felt trapped behind all of this energy. And so, therefore, you had to start attracting things and situations on your own. And that is where you had to just really look at it like, is I'm the gift that I'm giving to myself is realizing that this is not my life partner. This person is making me feel trapped. And now they're going to come back around within a week and tell you something that they thought that the grass was greener on the other side, while you over here saying affirmations and manifesting the things by you setting the boundaries and not worried about it. Now they are want to express themselves and live their life purpose, but and live out the soul contract. But you're the one who, the cards are in your side. Yeah, limiting beliefs. You had to unlearn to relearn and go down your own path. So now you're trailblazing, and all of these things are happening. All of the achievements. Yes, pretty. For what? Let me bring me your Minnie Mouse toy. Yeah, so now you had to say affirmations, and the highest expression is fulfilling your life purpose and understanding soul, what the difference is between soul contracts and co-creating. And it says co-creating with the universe. Bliss knows your worth. You had to know your worth and understand the limiting beliefs that the universe. Give here. You had to understand that the limiting beliefs that you went across. Um, no, it needs that one right there. The limiting beliefs. Hold on one second, you guys. The limiting belief. They're right here. It's right here. Come under my desk right here. Right there. The limiting beliefs that you set for yourself by believing that this was your rock because you guys had chemistry. I'm recording. Okay. The limiting beliefs and that you were waiting on this person to change is what you had to do and follow your own path. And so that's kind of how I'm you guys hear my pretty singing. So, all right, that's enough. I'm recording. So, yeah, you had to go after. Stop. You had to go after the things that you want when it comes to dealing with these type of people or energies, and so therefore, it was just a matter of you understanding that and going from there. And so now you get to make the decisions that you want to make. So let's go ahead and pull here. Let's go ahead and pull from the four agreements and then also the crystal deck, and then we'll let this energy go because, again, yeah, don't take anything personal. So that is once you learn the difference between understanding the lessons and why you needed to set boundaries, you had to learn that everyone lives their own dream. This is the way this person was thinking that the grass was greener on the other side, and now they're going to come back and tell you and communicate with you about their own weird, twisted ways of how they thought and why they felt the need to drain your energy. All people live in their own dream. It says in their own mind, they are. No, I already did that. Yeah. Come here. They are in completely different worlds from the one that we live in, or whatever. So, give me those. That is where the four agreements comes in at, and then let's pull from the crystal deck. The crystal deck is. Hold on. Sorry, she has totally distracted me. Apache Tears. That's my baby, though. The Apache Tears is the root chakra. And so, again, I'm going to put the links up above for the chakras the way I see them and also the four agreements. It's grounding, protecting, and healing is Apache Tears. And it says, I am healing emotional wounds. And so you are healing emotional wounds. So when they come back, don't let them trigger you. You have to be able to understand what it is that you want out of this situation and go from there. And that is how I see that. So let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.